another funny one, going back to the gym series of Gym Idiots. Another one that I remembered was, this one wasn't too long ago, it was about 2 or 3 years ago. And basically I was going to the gym. And, you know, usual layouts, commercial gym, this one was. So, you know, there's like a squat stand here. So imagine like a squat stand's here. Then there's the deadlift stand. Sorry, so there's a squat stand right here. Deadlift platform there. And then to the side, about 7 feet, well, not 7 feet, maybe 5 feet away, is a leg press. So it was like that. So I came into this gym and there's a girl on the leg press, perfectly fine. If I wanted, I'd have waited my turn, as you'd expect. But obviously I wanted to do bent over rows, I think it were actually on the platform. It was a bent over rows, a deadlifts, I can't remember at the time. But yeah, I'm going on and basically, yeah, it might have been deadlifts actually. But yeah, anyway, I'm going on and basically, no, you know what? It was actually squats, sorry, which makes it even more funny, the story. Anyway, yeah, I came in and I'm like, well, excuse me. And the only reason I asked was because she'd left her phone on the platform. So like, there's nothing on this massive platform of wood, like, you know, the big platforms, but there's a phone right in the middle, like dead set in the middle. So I didn't want to be, I could have just, there was a bench there, so I could have just picked it up and put it on the bench, but I kind of realised probably this girl's, and then I thought, oh, unless it's someone who's left it, in which case I'll go hand it over to the desk, you know, reception, so they can get the phone back. So I just said, excuse me, and she goes, yeah. I went, you're not using the, is this your phone? She goes, yeah, it is. I went, oh, okay. I went, am I okay to just move this, or do you want to just move this, because I'm going to do squats, and I don't want to, obviously, I'm going to step on it if I step back. She goes, well, yeah, but I'm doing deadlifts. I went, no, deadlifts. I'm doing leg press. I went, oh, yeah, it's fine. Because I thought, because obviously if she sat, you know, she didn't want to give up. I said, I can pass you it if you want. She goes, no, I want to leave it there. And I went, what? Like a bit confused. She goes, I'm doing leg press and I don't like someone in my, like my vicinity or in my, you know, like general thing. I went, the squat stand's there. And she goes, yeah. I went, so you're not doing squats? And she goes, no. I went, it's okay. I said, well, I'm going to do squats. She goes, yeah, but I prefer if you didn't. I said, well, I'm going to do squats. I don't care. I said, so you've got the option of moving your phone or me moving your phone. So which one is it? And if I move, I'll just throw it in the bin now. So which one is it? And she just stares with her mouth open and moves her phone. I was like, there's no need for this behaviour when you approach someone. I said, hey, is it okay? You know, I remember a different story where a wholesome one. I was going to the gym and I was going to do squats. And the normal person who trains for me wasn't there. And I was like, I need to do squats. And when I went there was another girl, and literally, just as I put the bar on, she goes, oh, are you using that? I said it politely. I went, yeah. She goes, what, are you doing squats? I went, yeah. And she goes, oh, how long are you going to be? I went, I'm going up quite heavy today. And I don't know what it is. It's going to be a little bit. I said, probably about 25 minutes, if I'm honest with you, 30 minutes. I said, what, are you going to do squats? And she goes, yeah. And I said, how tall are you? And I looked like, you know, you're about the same height. Give or take, about 2 inches tall, small, but she could take it off the same bar. I went, can you take it off the same as me? And she goes, yeah. I went, well, do you want to join in? And she goes, yeah, of course. I can't remember what I did that day. I think I did something like, because I was doing well on the bulk. It was like 230, 240, and she was doing like 40 kilos. But we loaded the weights, we worked together, it didn't really matter. Which just shows the difference in decency. And we actually had a right laugh. Like, I think she said I pushed her to go a little bit heavier than she normally would. She did it with good form. She obviously had a catch. She caught for me. I'm glad I didn't get stuck in the bottom, because I don't think it'd been getting pulled off me. But jokes aside, you know, it shows you can easily, just with a bit of common decency, work together and boom, smash these sets out.